Alright! Cosplay Jesus has returned. But I'm gonna take a less aggressive approach to my videos from now on. I'm gonna be a little more civilized and less aggressive, okay? So let's see how this works out, because I feel like every time I make one of these videos, I lose at least one friend. Well, time to lose another one. The first thing I want to talk about is, and before I actually bring that up, I just want to say that if you get offended by a lot of the things I'm about to say, then I'm sorry, but I speak the truth unbiasedly, if that's even a word. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to talk about is when people bitch nonstop about their lives on Facebook, and they say they're gonna quit this, they're not gonna do that anymore, and that drives me insane, because posting about it on Facebook not gonna change anything at all. All you're looking for is pity. All you're looking for is that reassurance that you've been trying to get for the past 3 years, but you still haven't gotten it yet. So why are you still bitching about your life every day? We don't care. Now, there is one solution for those of us who do get annoyed by that. Maybe not for you who's annoying us, but for us who are being annoyed. What we can do is we can go to that person's profile and hit unfollow, or you can just hide them from your newsfeed altogether. That way you can have a newsfeed that's just full of positivity, and every time you wake up in the morning and you go on Facebook while you're spending 2 hours in bed before you start your day, all you see is nothing but good, positive statuses and comments and photos and everything. Not people saying, oh, this and this happened to me yesterday, and like, I got hit. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it, but you know who I'm talking about. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is a little more sensitive, I guess, and I want you to hear me out here. I don't want people to get me wrong and get offended and then hate me and unfriend me, and it is the GoFundMes. Now, recently, GoFundMe is a website that's been abused by a lot of people on the internet, a lot of cosplayers, which is why it's not really so much just a cosplay issue, but a lot of cosplayers are the main problem with it, which is why it found its way onto this video. Now, I know there are a lot of people who use GoFundMe properly. There are people who are really in need of help and are trying to get help by using this website. You can give them donations and they give you all the details. Some of these people are willing to pay back eventually. Some people are just straight up asking for help from their brothers and sisters and friends and people who truly care. And that's cool, that's fine. It's for a good cause. But there are people whose causes aren't so good. There's people that want big boobs, and there's people that want big butts, and they want to make a $5,000 costume, which is stupid. Why would you ask for that much money to make a costume or make yourself? It's you know what that's called? It's called e-begging. E-begging is the same thing as having a hobo or a bum in the street stick your hand out to you while you're walking down the street asking you for money. It's the same thing. Just because you're doing it behind a keyboard doesn't make it any less different. You're asking for someone else's money to do something that you can't do otherwise. And unless, like I already said, is it for a good cause, then I don't want to see that. I don't. If you share or post a GoFundMe asking for something that's superficial and totally not necessary, you lost a lot of my respect. And this is not a joke. The third thing I'm gonna bring up is more cosplay related, although it may happen outside of cosplay. But the next thing I'm going to talk about is people who think they are superior or better than you just because they think they're better at making costumes than you are. Now, we all have either a friend or someone that we know or have heard of that thinks that they're better than everyone else because they think that they're like the grandmother of costume making. And I got news for you. It's just costumes. Like, costumes. Chances are you're not getting paid for this. Chances are you're not on TV. You're just blowing up your own ego by posting all these beautiful cosplays that are better than everyone else's on your cosplay page or on your YouTube channel or on your Instagram or Tumblr. Who cares? I don't, because I cosplay for fun, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same thing too. Now, if you know someone like in the first example, there are solutions to every problem. If you do know someone who's like that, just remove them from your life because they're not doing you any favors. They're not going to see you on the same level as they see themselves or other people, because to them you don't exist unless your level is on their level. And you know what I gotta say to those people? Okay, I said I was gonna be a little less aggressive, so I'm not gonna say that, okay? But you know what I was gonna say. And yes, I think that's all I'm gonna cover for today, because if I get carried away, I will talk here for 30 minutes, and I don't think you want to watch me for that long. So, with that being said, I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna make more of these because it's better sitting down here rather than standing here and having the camera there. But anyway, I'm gonna sign out now, and if I offended some of you, I'm sorry. But answer this question for me. Did I lie about anything? I don't think so. Anyway, till next time, Cosplay Jesus. Peace.